Hello Vanguardians, this is Anthony here from FXCFV365 coming at you with the Fighters Collection 2016 case recap. Don't forget, like and subscribe buttons are down below. Please click those if you haven't already. Leave a comment with what you think of the whole set openings and your thoughts on the expanded G-Zone, as well as checking out the links down below for Facebook, eBay, Big N, David Adams, and our locals Facebook page. Also, be sure to really check out eBay. That's where all this stuff will be at. So I'm going to start off with the massive amount of double rares. I pull anywhere between 10 and 14 of each double rare. So on about average, you should pull about 11 or 12 of each. So, first up, we have Lecrae Elemental Metal Screw. This was the one that I had 10 of. Next up is the Aquaforce, and I believe I had 11 of it, which was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, 11 of that one. And we have Scarab Gas, the Mega Colony one. Most of these right here, all 11 ofs. 11. Of what I pulled, I think I would have probably liked to see a little less of one and a little more of like the metal screw. But other than that, ratios are fine. So, I guess it shouldn't be too hard to pick up, like the ones that I have 11 of, to pick an additional one up to get play sets of. So, yeah, overall I was really happy with the set and rather pleased with all the pulls. So, yeah, like I said, so overall really happy with the set, really happy with the pulls. Tried to figure out if there was a pattern. There's not, so overall I think this is a really solid set. A lot of interesting cards. G Guardians, they're going to be kind of limited for right now till we start getting more stuff out. It's like what's that, 7, the next Bermuda thing, and then the next technical booster. So, unfortunately, depending on what your clan is, you might be kind of limited to what you can use or play with out of this set. As a personal thought, like Metal Screw, Dismal, and Seabreeze are all definitely sought after. This was the last of the 11s. Like, I think Seabreeze is a 1 of per deck. Metal Screw I think is a 1 of. And the Dismal I say is probably a 3 of for right now in most decks. Just depending upon what it is you're playing. This now starts the 12s. So basically just depending on what you're playing will determine what G Guardians you use and what your strides are going to look like. for most of my decks, I will be using 1 Seabreeze, 1 Metal Screw, and 3 of the Dismals until new stuff comes out, like in set 7 when the new Kagero stuff comes out. I will definitely be using that over the Dismal and things like that. Whereas like this Shadow Paladin one, Ludwig, it's not that great, so I'll be using like Dismal and Metal Screws in there. And like the Angel Feather one, I'll be using it until like the new one comes out. Probably use 1 of the Aquaforce. Link Joker just until something better comes out for it. Here's Dismal, I think was a 12. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, Dismal was a 12 of, so that's 3 play sets worth. Okay, that starts the 13s. So yeah, it's just kind of what's available for right now versus what will be available in the near future. I'll talk about the triple rares and G rares when I get to those, so that's kind of really all I have to say right now on the G Guardians and stuff. It is just basically that you get a lot of them when you buy a case. The Narukami one's not that great, so you'll probably be using the Prey Elementals and that too. And now here is the one that I had the absolute most of. That was a 14, which is the Dimension Police Enigma one. All 14 copies. This one I would like to see a little less, so you can just about guarantee you're going to get one of these in a box. As for triple rares, I got anywhere between 6 and 8. 3 of them I got 6 of, 3 of them I got 8 of. So of this, you should average 7 of each triple rare in a case. So, starting off with our 6s. Christos here is, I believe I'm going to be using 1, maybe 2 of. As far as strides, because it is a not only the first turn stride, it's a stride in which, in case you can't get to that extra restanding, it's a good one to go into so you're not wasting a skill. And it gives on hit draw pressure, so it's really nice. I Resist Dragon here is really nice on hit pressure. This is when we start our 7-ofs. On hit Soul Blast, kill an entire row. So not the column like Root Flare does, but an entire row. So you can take out an entire back row, or you can take out the 2 intercepts if they have them. Not really a whole lot to say right now because haven't come across another one that I'll be using until now, which is the Voltex Zapper for Narukami. It deals more with the bind zone, so this might be like a 1 of, maybe 2 of. It's not a Persona Flipper. It's not a Persona Flipper, so it's like a 1 of. Just on the off chance you do have some bound stuff that you can make use of. The really good Bermuda Triangle one. And of course, you know, you gotta have your Power Ranger Megazord and X Phoenix. And yes, that is absolutely a Power Rangers Megazord artwork. You can't sit there and tell me that that's not a Power Rangers Megazord. So, Distress Dragon, this will be a 1 of in my Shadow Paladins. Mainly because it's another Persona Flipper and it's a huge cost. This will be the last of the 7s, which is Dark Irregulars, which is pretty good. And now for the ones that I had 8 of, which was the Tachikaze one. I mean, who doesn't like a dinosaur with twin laser cannons and 2 multi-missile launchers? And of course you have the Great Nature one. And the final 8 of was the Angel Feather one. Definitely will be using this one, as well as, well, no, I'll say I'll be using the new Gavril Strike. I'm not playing Gavril, but I do play Celestials, and I will definitely be using this in that. And now for the G-Rares. This is definitely 6 of each G-Rare per case. 3 of the 8 you should pull 7 times, or like in my case I pulled 7 for one and 8 for another. So starting off with Warp Drive Dragon. That was a that was a 5 of. Yeah, I'm sorry. Warp Drive Dragon was a 5 of. So yeah, you should average about 6 of each per case. I think I'd like 1 more Warp Drive to make that a little more even. But it's a really good card. Got 5 of the Grand Blue chick. 5 of Clotinus. 6 of the Neo Nectar that everybody want at least one of, just for the artwork on the card. 6 of the Oracle Think Tank one. 6 of Meteor Kaiser Bustard. 6 of Transcell Messiah. 4, 5, 6, 7, sorry. 7 Transcells Messiah. That'll be a 4 of in my Messiahs. And finally, the 8 of for the Pale Moon. Alrighty, that is the case recap. Thank you for watching. Don't forget the like and subscribe buttons are down below. Please be sure to click those if you haven't already. And be sure to check us out on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays for all of our Vanguard videos, as well as leaving a comment down below with what you thought of the whole opening, individually and as a whole, the whole set, the expanded G-Zone, as well as checking out the links down below for Facebook, Big N, David Adams, Logos Facebook page, and a really big, please check out my eBay page. That link is in the description down below. Please really check that out. That would help me out a lot in being able to provide more content to open. So yeah, this has been Anthony of Epic CFV 365 saying, if you're going to card fight, make it epic.